Hi, my name is Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. If you'd like to find out more about me, please go to my website, jonieswhitelighthealing.com. If you're interested in scheduling a reading and healing with me, contact me through my website. I do Skype, FaceTime, Facebook video, and phone sessions for folks who are not local to North Central New Jersey. There are no timestamps on this. This is May 4th, 2020. So if you watch this on a different day, Spirit knows who will be watching and when. If it resonates with you, fantastic. If it does not, I suggest putting it on the shelf because another time you might have the aha moment and it'll all come together. I bring in the highest of Christ-like consciousness, meaning the ones who had the moment. These are ascended masters, archangels, angels, departed ones, guides, star beings, elementals, and consciousnesses. They come through me as one voice. When I started becoming gifted with abilities around 2003, 4, 5, I was getting them one at a time. They'd introduce themselves with hand gestures, and I could see and feel them, each one individually, and then it just kept coming and coming, and now it's a collective. And I'm sure that there are so many groups that take turns, and it's like that. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do, and please like and share and comment below. I'd love to hear from you. You could find me on Facebook. Please like my Joanie's White Light Healing fan page and message me if you'd like to friend me. I don't friend strangers. I am on LinkedIn, Twitter, and SoundCloud. I have written and recorded some scratch demos, and one day I will make a CD. Why do I do this? That light worker sense of urgency. I can't help myself, folks. I gotta do this. It's just something that we light workers do. We are here to assist with the awakening of humanity. Okay, so I received a request to do a video on, looking at my notes, money and jobs in the 5D world. So there are channels that are bringing in information about a new earth reality with respect to money and career and profession, occupation, what we will be doing. Well, I am honored that you think that I can do this, and I have not done this. I have read other people's channelings, but I have not done this yet. So I always say to my guides, hey, it's my reputation that I've got here. Hey, bring in good stuff because, you know, these are tall orders that people ask for. So I will do my best. I put white light around myself for protection. I make my channeled area sacred space. And again, I only pull in the highest of Christ light. I put my Joanie aside and I see what comes through. And Joanie, the channel, does not put expectations on what she wants to hear. I go in tabula rasa, clean slate. Now that's a high challenge, by the way, for readers, more so for some than others. I don't find it particularly difficult to do that, but just, you know, a little teachable moment here. When you are bringing in information, there are no expectations. You need to remove your biases and prejudices, no expectations, no shoulds. Just go in with wonderment and be an observer. Be that vase or that tube where you're somehow at the edge inside of that tube. You put your spirit over to the side and you bring in the information. So that's what I'm going to do now. So people are curious to know about what we will be doing when there is a shift of consciousness, which is happening. We're rolling over into this as we speak. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what we as humans will be doing regarding money and profession in a fifth dimensional reality or world. Okay, here we go. So they say it takes time. So, you know, there's this idea, well, all at once, we're not in Kansas anymore, where you find yourself struck by something and then you start doing things that you might not have been doing before. It's not necessarily that way. There's like an unfolding process. Some people might get hit with an idea out of the blue. Like, I'd rather do this. I want to do this. I could do this. But in order for it to occur, the person has to come to the realization that they're able to do it. They have the ability, that they can, that they are able to do this, that they are destined to do it. They're able to do it. They have the faculty, the facility to do this idea. So some people have been breaking down ideas for a while now, and they're putting pieces in order, ducks in a row. Other people, it's like a moment of, hey, I don't like what I'm doing. I want to do that. And it's a sudden change of idea. And then they need to start having that manifest. They roll that out. So there are two groups of people. There are ones that are already shifting into this love vibration, offering their ideas and opinions. They're being of service with their intellect and their abilities, and any suffering that they had regarding not being able to provide, to offer, that's gone. They've already worked through that. So they're already moving and starting to do this. There's no fear or doubt. I don't see any fear or doubt with that group of people that are moving into their arranged and ordained career. Suffering is not there. They are not in pain. They are not fearful. They're not depressed. And what they're offering is heartfelt and true. It's sound, solid, and there's belief in self, and there's wanting for others to understand that what they are offering them is good stuff. So that's one group of people. They already got that going. And it just builds and it grows. However much they want it to grow. If they want to keep it contained there, it will. If they want it to grow, it will. It's superb. Everyone has that ability to do that, by the way, to make what they are creating a success, and with their fortitude, they can just grow it to their ability, and then others will catch on in time. It would grow that away. Now, this other group, the ones where they get hit with the, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do this instead. I'm going into that group. I'm going to see what goes on there. It's just pivotal. There's a lot of that. It's framework. A lot of people were in drudgery. A lot of people were not interested in what they were assigned to do. They were doing it half-assed, or they had to. It was for a buck. And then something happens and they have an aha moment. It's one after the other. Boom, 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 boom. So I want to see percentage-wise, what percentage of the population that is in a 5D reality has that, about, they use the word for, is it 40%? About 40%. About 40% of the ones that are moving into a 5D reality will shift their profession. 60% are already consciously working on creating something that is blessed and full, heart-based, and offering much of their service to humankind. Okay. Back to the ones that have that, I don't want to do this anymore, going in. More of them have been suffering. More of those folks feel disgraced, lower than. There's a self-pity. There's the drudgery, lower vibration, and they're moving through this. Takes a little bit of time. Within the next few months, a lot of people of that category are going to move over into the, I got to do this now. It's for 40, those 40% are doing their self-work. So what I would say as Joanie the healer is rid yourself of fear and doubt and any dismay, any drudgery, and go inside and ask yourself, who am I? What am I good at? What's my skill set? If I could imagine doing something, What would give me joy? And then make it happen. Imagine it. Anything is possible. In a 5D reality, anything is possible. If you want to make Reese's Pieces sundaes like they do in Friendly's every day, and you want to have a soda shop where that's all you do is offer Reese's Pieces sundaes, you can. And you will be the Reese's Pieces Sundae soda shop. It sounds whack, but that's the way it is, because you're going to have me. I'm going to show up. And there are going to be a whole lot of other people that will take part in your creation. When you put love into it and you adore it, people feel it. And they feel your joy. They want to partake, and they want a taste of what you know. Getting back to the ones where it hits them. If there's more that you need to do, I'm going in. Go for what it has to do with satisfaction. So your soul is looking for peace, and that you are looking for grace, and you are looking for peace. And that when you rid yourself of what you do not want, if you are doing something that is not satisfying, you come into this knowing, and that's where it just hits you, and you know who you are. You have a better sense of who you are and what you are able to offer others. And in offering others, it gives you such satisfaction that you just melt. It's very heart-based, what we're talking here. I'm going to see if there's anything more regarding work, profession. It's very intricate. When I go into this energy, I just see like a network. I see interlocking. It's such a web of us all connected that we all are helping each other out in different ways. It's very busy. It's kind of like an ant farm, but we're all interlocking. It's beautiful. There's a lot of helping. Oh, do you need a hand? Sure. But you look hungry, so I just baked bread. So while you're doing that, hey, sit down. I know some reflexology. I'm going to work on your feet after you get off of that ladder. And I bake bread, and there's a pie in the oven. So there's this give and take. It's going to be a barter economy at some point. So I'm seeing that starting. I'm going to get into the money in a second, but they bring in the barter. They bring in the exchanging right now. They wanted me to share about the interlocking, the interwoven, the interconnectedness of us all, and our sharing our gifts with others. This is about pleasure. This is not about drudgery. It's about heart-centeredness and offering a piece of ourself to other. For we are all with each other, part of the other. We know one another. And we do this with grace and ease. There's a lot of assistance. I feel like there are ships. I see spaceships. I see a lot of assistance from our beloved star brothers and sisters who are assisting in our creations. They give us ideas. There are certain techniques that they offer us regarding manifesting tools. I feel like we might even get assigned a star brother or sister. We might get assigned a crew, and they might even take us on board a ship, and we get used to some of the galactic techniques that they use. And then we return here and we put them into play. It's very easy, very easy. The Syrians have a lot to say, so I feel like there's a lot in the Syrian network. We are not talking Syria in the Middle East. We are talking Sirius, Sirius, from the star system Sirius. The Syrians will be assisting very much so, but I feel that there will be the Andromedans come in here, all different galactic troops that are assisting with Earth, maintaining that love vibration. They all have a lot to offer respectively. Now I'm going to go into money. I'm going to see what that's about. So I'm going to tell you what I saw, and then you'll understand why I'm looking for clarification. So they say I'm wearing a tan suit and I'm offering awards or awards to people. Makes no sense to me. So I have to say, hey, what's that about? So I'm in charge. I do troubleshooting for quite a number of souls. Okay. How is that related to what I was going in about regarding the money? There are many that are doing this. There are many dutiful servants that are, they say the word optics. Boy, they're using a lot of metaphor with me. There are many soldiers, such as myself, around the planet that are going to be assisting people with perception and change, shifting ideas. We have memories about the nickel, the buck, and that it's going to change, and that over time, we will not need this currency, that it will be the love vibration that is inherent in all of us, and we will be exchanging our goods and services that way, in a give and take fashion. So in the meantime, let's see if they'll tell me a little bit more about money. Well, I see money is there. It looks like it's cheap. It just doesn't feel right. It feels that we discard it, that we take a look at money and we go, that's okay, sure, whatever. Okay, do I have to? And that I feel as a collective, we discard money. Let's see if they'll say how long it takes. At least a year, maybe up to 5 years, between a year and 5 years, maybe 2025, maybe by 2025. Doesn't feel that we are, money is different. I don't feel that we're keeping track of it the way we do. We might earn something, but it's more blessings. I don't feel like we're suited for something different. Finances shift, accounts change, balancing them shifts. We know our worth, and that's all that counts. That is the worth. It's worth of ourselves and worth of the collective. See if they'll say anything more about money. Well, I see gold, so I see shiny gold. I'm not sure if they're going to tell me about that. I've heard about the gold. Gold might be distributed among the masses, and we have this, and it teaches us a lot about love, caring, support, community. I feel that we're rich. I just feel that we're loaded. I feel that we're very full and very capable, and we have everything we need. There's no suffering. No one is of want. And I feel that we're prepared. I feel that we as a collective know this, that this is something that we don't need. We don't need money. We don't need that. That in time it shifts, goes away. It held us back. And our future is very sound. It's very beautiful. A lot of people have hollowness, that they can't seem to make a dollar. They can't seem to keep a dollar. That their friends have it and they don't. And this envy doesn't belong. We don't have envy in a fifth dimensional reality. And wars were fought over money. And we don't have war in a fifth dimensional reality. The coin in time that goes away. I don't see any paper, no paper money. Some of you might stash some of your money, but is deemed useless over time. And I see us all dancing. So I see us having a big party, a lot of reverie, and we're very fulfilled and we're very satisfied that we're doing things that we want to do. We are impressed ourselves by what we are able to do, and there's no ego involvement. We are allowed to feel impressed, like, boy, I did that. Holy crumb. I'm so proud of myself, and we're not judged by our pride in our work. Let's see if I'm going to ask as Joanie if there's poverty. No. So they use the term, it would be a sin. So what I get from that is that it would just be awful if anyone didn't have, that everyone has enough. Everyone is provided for. Everyone is looked after and cared for. Everyone has their unique properties, their unique way or essence, how they live, and they dive right in. You make it what you wish. And they want me to mention the movie that Robin Williams was in called What Dreams May Come. And there are many aspects of that about creating your reality right in the moment. That is what we're talking about here for you. I'm going to see if there's anything left regarding money and careers in a 5D world. They say, so get going. Make it, do it, find it, create it, be it. And if you have any fears and you think that you're going to be a disaster or if it's going to fail, that's your work. They say it won't work if you doubt it. You've already destroyed it. You've already messed it up. So you have to start again. Go back to the drawing board and start creating it. Eliminate the fear and the doubt. Make a fantastic story. And it's just fabulous. It feels... I'm speechless. When Joanie's speechless, that doesn't happen that often. And a lot of you who know me know that I often am not speechless. So it's a grand old time. So I thank the person who asked me about this. And I put that out there. If you have any requests for my going in for a YouTube video for you, please comment. And I would love to. I'd love to go in for you. So with that being said, I hope this assists. Please share with those that you feel will enjoy it. And I will see you again. Bye, y'all.